Hello my friends, welcome back to the next part in my Shadow Man Remastered playthrough. And you're probably wondering why there's another part, because as you see the engine block is shut down, and in the last video I actually defeated Legion and completed the game. But a lot of people have been asking about the other Dark Souls that I missed. As you can see, I only have 101 Dark Souls out of 120, and some people wanted to know where those final Dark Souls were. They were kind of struggling, they couldn't find some of them, particularly in the Temple of Fire, which we will go back to in this video and get all of the Dark Souls in that level. But first, we're actually going to go and visit Temple of Blood. The reason for that is that there's a key item I've also missed. It's not really a key item, but it is key if you want to get all of the Shadow. That's pretty much where the last of the Shadow, the last of the Dark Souls are behind. So we're going to go and pick up the Calabash weapon. And I was kind of holding off on making this video because there is a big update coming to Shadow Man. It was teased around the time the game was released on consoles. They said they haven't really went into much detail on what the actual update is going to be, but they've said like it's going the tease was that it's going to be it's going to make Shadow Man the most complete version of Shadow Man available. And I mean, you can take whatever you want from that. It's like I said, it's just a tease really, but I tend to think that what it might be is that we're going to get like an arrange mode or some sort of like mode where you can pick if you want the if you want to play as like the old version of Shadow Man, like literally the old version, so like none of the new upgrades as in terms of the levels. So for example, the Shadow will be placed back where they should be and you just won't be able to access the new areas. But I don't know, I guess we'll wait and see for that. Let me just go ahead and open up this coffin gate, and behind there we're going to get the Calabash, which is a very powerful voodoo weapon. I'm trying to think, I'm just going to kill some of these sisters because they're just going to annoy me. Over here is where we need to go to get one of the last Shadow in this level, but we can't really do it until we get the Calabash, and unfortunately when we get the Calabash we slide down this little bit and we can't really, I don't think there's a way of jumping back out here, so we're just gonna have to go back again. But this is the Calabash here. It's like essentially like a mine, I guess is the best way to describe it. You just place it on the ground, stay well back from it because it will do a lot of damage to you, and do a lot of damage to anything that comes in contact with it anyway. So let's just place it on this little floor plate here, which will be destructible if we put the Shadow on top of it. It kind of breaks into lots of little triangles. We'll drop down here. Let's just see what's... Oh yeah, there's not... I think there's just some Shadow down in this one, but you'll see these little plates all over the place that can be broken. And that's how we'll... I'll see how it hit me there, even though I wasn't that close to it. But yeah, that's how we'll get a lot of the missing Dark Souls and Shadow. So we're going to climb back up the way we come in. And again, we're trying to get back up in there, but we have to kind of go the long way. And there is one other... let's see now, I think we have to drop down there. So there's two missing Dark Souls in this level that I couldn't get. And both of them were because we didn't have the Shadow, or the Calabash. So yeah, I've been holding off on doing anything until I seen what came out of the update. We don't know what that's going to be just yet, so I guess I shouldn't really comment on it too much, but maybe it's a new game plus mode as well, maybe it's just an arrange mode of some sort. But I have noticed that like since the console version has come out, more things have moved around. It seems like a very fluid game, like they're constantly changing where Shadow pieces are, which is frustrating because I get people that are like, oh, could you do a Shadow guide? But I can't really do a Shadow guide if they keep moving where the Shadow are. And there's like 660, so it's just really hard to keep track of where they keep moving to as well, so it just makes it almost impossible for me to make a guide out of it. So if we go down this tunnel, that's where we get our calabash and one other, like a back way of getting one of the last Dark Souls, but over here we need to blow up one of these to get a Dark Soul that's actually behind this little gate over here. So I think it's this second one, so let's blow it up and stay back. Oh, the sisters actually just came springing out of it, I think. So this leads to a little secret passage, and that'll get us access to this Govey, and inside we'll get our Dark Soul. Is there some health? Nope, some magic. And I'm just wondering, is there a way for me to get back up to where I need to be, or do I have to like, I'll move out of the way. Probably have to, oh no, I can go this way, I guess. See where this takes me actually. Oh, just back to the start. So you'll notice I keep pretty much going the same way here. I keep always going this way, but to get this last Govey, I'd have to essentially track through the entire level and then do like some bang on some drums and climb up some areas and use like the teleportation stuff. But I'm kind of gonna hack this last Dark Soul a little bit just so it's a little quicker. And what we're going to do is we're going to actually go in the exit, if you like. So this last Shadow, once you get it, you have to exit through the floor, because you drop down into like a cage. Oh no way! Okay, good thing I'm invulnerable to lava. So yeah, I'm going to go the kind of back. I'm going to go backwards and get it because it's just a little bit quicker, and it's essentially the same way that we went and got the calabash as well. So just jump up here. Now. Okay, yeah, so I'm just going to go through this little tunnel to get my I don't know, it's the flambeau, or I think that's how it's pronounced. I'm going to burn through one of these skin doors over here. Okay, and just down here we are under where we need to be, so I'm going to set my calabash down here, step back, and it should blow up the slab above us. There we go. So get some health too, which is good. So if we were going to do this the right way, we would have to have came in here, banged on that drum up there, went through the skin doors, banged on some more drums, and it would have opened that sort of wooden door over there, and then eventually we would have climbed the top of this, what looks like a big vase, and then break through that, and then that would have got us the last Dark Soul. But this is just like a little quicker way of getting it. So that is the final Dark Soul on this level. You can see I've now got 8 out of 8. Next we're going to go to the Temple of Fire, because a lot of people get stuck on the Temple of Fire and where the final Dark Souls are. So a lot of people, I think, they get confused because if we go out here, I think what happens is I get messages on my Fire Temple playthrough where they're like, oh, you didn't get all the Dark Souls, I'm still missing a few. And the reason I couldn't get all the Dark Souls was because I need the calabash. There's one over there, which I've just shot. There's one right up at the top. There's one on the right as well. And I think people, it probably annoys them because they get here and they see those three and they're like, oh, I want to go and get them right away. But you just pretty much can't until you get the swim in lava ability and then walk on lava ability. And obviously you don't get that when you first come here because all you get is the toucher one where you can just touch lava. And also there's one down here, I should say. So I'm going to set my little calabash, step back because I don't want to blow up. And, oh no, it's, let's see, what's down here? Oh yeah, so we've got a little door. I think there's a Dark Soul in here. Usually below most of the calabashes you get a dark soul, I think. Well, this is actually probably the very top one, yeah. So the one at the very top in the entrance there as we came up there. Making our way up. And right here we have the very top one. Okay, so again you need a calabash to get that one, so we couldn't have got that in our initial playthrough really. And then the left and right one is basically a... Oh, I just fell down. Oh, no way. I have to go the whole way back. Okay, I'll cut to me coming back to that bit. Okay, mind your step on this bit, because I just fell back down through it. So the left and right one at the main temple there is, and I can see how easily this would be to miss, it's basically left and right as we come out of this skin door here. So you would never think to do it, but basically if you can just about see, there's a couple of archways down there, and that's actually leads to both of those Dark Souls. So let's go left first, and we'll swim up here, see what to do. It's not too difficult. There's kind of puzzles, but oh yeah, I remember this one. So for this one we have to press a button over there to get a rope bridge, but I think there's actually a quicker way of doing this that you don't really need to get the rope bridge. I think if you jump onto this and then you can just basically jump and grab here, you just don't need to really use that. It's a little bit of a shortcut, just saves you having to climb along that kind of awkward bridge, or rope I should say. And this will bring us again, there's like, seems to be some sort of maze down there, and it probably gets you like, it probably gets you some cadeau and things like that, but I just found it quicker just to like jump up on top of this bit, because ultimately all you have to do is like fall down here. So I'm not sure, there's probably some cadeau and things in there. If you're trying to collect as many cadeau as possible, then go for it. But I just quickly jump up there, and this was the one that we shot earlier to the left. So yeah, left archway leads to the left one, and obviously then the right will lead to the next one. I couldn't see how that would be easily missed. You just maybe wouldn't have thought to go down there. And then later on we're going to do something similar, except it's the walk on fire ability. I could have came back here as I got each of the abilities, but I just didn't actually need to complete the game or to get to progress. I guess I just got easier ones in my playthrough. And yeah, I do plan on perhaps doing another playthrough, and it just depends. I guess the way it depends on the what the actual update's going to be, because that's going to determine what kind of playthrough I'd like to do. But I was even tempted of doing like going back and doing like a Nintendo 64 playthrough, and then comparing it side by side to what the actual remaster is, and like just showing the differences in where things have moved and changed. But like I said, they keep changing stuff, so I worry that anything I do will be outdated very quickly. And in fact, my own playthrough as well is already out of date, because they've physically moved parts of the levels, especially the added content. They've really changed the way you actually play them. Thankfully my playthrough still holds up, but it's just a little bit confusing maybe for some people, because things just look a little bit differently. So I would maybe like to do some sort of playthrough, and again it just depends how we're going to raise this lava here to allow us access to like a little teleporter. But yeah, it just depends what the update changes that will determine what, if I do another playthrough. I'm also toying with the idea of just like leaving Shadow Man for a bit, because I am a little burnt out on it, and then maybe doing like a different game playthrough of still deciding which games to do. Yeah, so I just drop down here, and this will bring us to the teleporter. And this just essentially brings us to quite close to way up here. We can just jump over to the Dark Soul that was on the right then. Oh, and there's lots of nice like ammo pickups and health pickups and stuff, so if you're low on ammo, or I think there's accumulator ammo as well, some cadeau, and go. Always good to pick that up, it's always useful to have. Let's see, will we do the walk on fire? So it's back up the temple again. The other thing like I get asked about a lot is the teddy bears, and I get a lot of comments to say, because I showed off, the first teddy bear I showed off was on top of Nettie's house, right beside the steeple. You can, well, whenever I was playing it, you could pick up a teddy bear there. Now it has been moved, and I don't know if it's just been moved to nighttime, and because I was playing it during the day time, that's why it's not showing up for people. But they have moved teddy bear locations, and again, I just want them to bottom that out. I don't want to make some guides and then it all be like corrected. So we're going by the same principle here, where now it's just a walk on fire. So again, left and right. Let's go left again. There's like archways here we can walk into, and this will bring us to a dark soul each. So on this one, we just need to press this. Oh, jump, jump, jump. I got hit by it. We just need to press this button to open a doorway up at top. And then that's like a fire pushing thing. Also woke up some of the sisters, which I would recommend you kill, because they only they might stop you from jumping over later. They just get in the way. Yeah, if they're like bullets hit, oh dear. If their bullets hit you like mid-air, it just makes you drop to the ground. I just made it first time there, but it's kind of an awkward jump to make, but especially if you've got those sisters shooting at you. And here we go, here's our after this one there's two more. I can just drop down. No, I can't. Oh, it doesn't matter anyway, because I need to go to the left one, which is actually, when you come into the room it would be on your right, so we went down that one before. So we're now going down technically the right hand side as you come into the place. I'm trying to think what I have to do here on this one. Oh, we rolled under it, there we go. Can't remember. Oh, there's a red one. It's like a boss. Guess it's not really a puzzle, it's just a matter of surviving the room. Just gonna run past her to save some time. And here we have it. So there's one more, I believe, and for me anyway, I don't know what you guys might have, but I'm gonna warp to the entrance, just because it's closer to the entrance. It'll save me some time to walk back. So this one, I don't know if I actually missed this or I just didn't have the ability, but you need the pawing, which allows you to climb up the bloodfalls. And I can't remember if it's the right or left one. I think it's the right hand side. Ideally we would actually kill some of these. I'm just going to kill the sisters in here because... Oh, actually, let's see if we can make it up without... Oh, they're already shooting at me. I'm going to kill this sister because she'll probably knock me off as I climb up. Okay. And I think it's this one. But one I think leads to a dead end or like some pickups, and the other leads to a little tunnel. I hope it's this one. I can never remember if it's left or right. Yeah, this looks good. So if we'd have climbed up that one, you just got a couple of probably a couple of KO. Oh yeah, it doesn't matter if the fire hits me anymore. I've just remembered because I think I'm invincible to fire now that I've got all my tattoos. So this is surprisingly awkward to make, and what I'm going to do just to save time is actually save my file, because it's just an awkward little jump. So let's just shoot this one. And you do have to jump, you can't just like walk off the edge, and I don't know, it's like your head just hits the roof, you just bump your head on the roof whenever you're trying to make this jump. So maybe save before you do that. So I'm up to 109, and what I'll do is let's see if there's an easy one to get. Let's see if there's anyone. Yeah, Temple of Prophecy. This is going to be a nice easy one to pick up. I want to get 10. I want to get, for my next video, I get the last 10. So I want to get 1010 in this one, and this is like super easy to get because all we need to do is use our calabash once again on this like slab right at the start. And I'm pretty sure this leads to the last Govie on this level. Yeah, there we go. Nice and easy one to finish on. And I guess it is worth. I know you don't have to get all of the Dark Souls, but if you want to get the new weapon, you actually do. The new weapon that they added. So I can see why people might want to get. I mean, I also want to get all the Dark Souls. I quickly did it in my video, which I showed where the weapon was. But yeah, I'm now at 1010, so that needs a nice round number. And in my next video, I'll get the last ones, which are in. Let's see. Oh, they're in the Louisiana. There's 2 in there, and then I think actually the rest. Or maybe just, let's see, oh yeah, there's 2 in the Asylum, and then the final ones are all in the Wasteland Temple of Life. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll get the last 10 Govie in the next video, and I'll see you there.